What up, what up, what up? Wellness Wednesday part 2. Did a little wardrobe change. Got a good shower in because I was not able to do so prior to the first class because 11 a.m. came fast today, y'all. 11 a.m. came fast. So today is part 2 of Wellness Wednesday and we are going to be talking all about supporting our emotions in 2020. Crazy hair, don't care. So let's flip it this way. Let's do a little flip for. There we go. Curly hair, don't care. Crazy hair, don't care. Anywho, so good afternoon and welcome to Wellness Wednesday part 2. 3 classes in one day. What was I thinking? But I'm gonna give it to you. Next week is going to look a little bit different. We got Zoom, we have Facebook, we have Instagram. So I'm going to be chatting with everybody on all of the Vortex. So I just want to say welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me. I'm back here in this wonderful virtual space that I love to be here and share with you guys about essential oils, natural alternatives, low toxic living, and all things health and wellness. If you are new to my classes, welcome. They're going to look a little bit different. If you have been here for a while, you know that they look a little bit different. Level up. So everyone can catch up on my YouTube. I have over 50 classes there. That is my YouTube educational archive. You can go there to catch up on all of the previous classes that I have done. Some of the classes I'm going to be going back into, kind of giving you a little bit more information, new information, kind of like 2.0. So I've done an emotions class before, but this is a little bit different with some new oils that I haven't talked about and kind of like a little amped up. So this morning's class was Introduction to Essential Oils. It's normally always the same stuff, but a lot of people are new here, so I just wanted to do an Introductory to Oils class this morning. So that's what we did. The replay will be up later tomorrow. So today is all about our emotions. October, it's going to be October soon. I can't even believe that. So it's just nuts. There's October is going to look a little bit different too. I'm going to spread out my classes during the week so everybody has a time and a date. I'm sorry, my landscapers are here. Don't we all love that? Spread out the times and the dates so everybody can catch me live, because they're like, I can't catch you live at 7 p.m. every single day, every single Wednesday. So we're doing a little bit different. 3 classes in one day is a lot, but I did it, and probably not going to do it again. We'll probably do 3 classes a week, but I'll let you know the time and dates for those and what we're going to be talking about. Like, comment, and share this video if you can. Tag your friends and family on it if you'd like to, if you think that they would be interested in supporting their emotions in 2020. Who wouldn't want to do that? Because 2020 has been, well, it's its own title, 2020. What else are we going to say about it? So if you register for this class, you are automatically entered into the live giveaway if you're still here at the end of the class live. So we will do that too. That's the second giveaway of today. We're going to have 3, one later as well. Let me know if you're here live. Say hi, where you're watching from. If you're catching the replay, replays are always going to be archived in the YouTube. Go over there, search my name, and you can see all of that jazz. There's updates on doTERRA, BOGOs, promotions, classes, education, all that stuff, and anything else that I want to share. So for anyone who's new, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. My name is Lindsay I. Marino. I am a global team leader, certified essential oil specialist, and AromaTouch certified practitioner with doTERRA International, the best and #1 essential oil company in the world, y'all. In the world. Yes, I said it. So, essential oils can help support us on a physical level, right? But did you know that they can help support on an emotional level as well? So all essential oils have an emotional background. Let's go to Facebook and see if there's any comments. Not yet, but it's okay. I'm going to have to pop back and forth because I got so many things open, and I keep saying that every time. If it's annoying, too bad. So, how do you feel right now? You know, like, it's nuts right now. 2020, how's it treating you? How do you feel? Which way did you go? Did you go up? Did you go down? Did you go forward? Did you go backward? No judgment here. I ate myself a little bit, and then I'm working out like a psychopath. You don't have to be me, be you. But how's it going so far? So take a moment to understand in this very moment, how has 2020 made an impact on you? Has it made a positive impact? Probably not. Are you happy, sad, angry, confused? We all feel that way, and we're all experiencing some emotions that range from excited to nervous, happy to sad, angry to content. And I think this year we're feeling sad, confused, fearful, a lot of stuff. So these emotions are an important part of life that influence your thoughts and your actions. Understanding the science behind your emotions can help address the feelings and using them in a positive way. So emotions are temporary. It's all how we welcome them. Even if they're not the best emotions, we have to welcome them. We got to feel them. We got to maintain them. And then we got to let them go and move forward and live your life. That's the only way you're going to get through it. You're going to hoard stuff in. You're going to blow up like a volcano. You're going to be a bitter, resentful. Nobody wants to live like that. Okay? I know, because I was there. That was me one time in my life. You never know, huh? But if you knew me back in the day, you know I was a little bit of a shit. So your emotions are also known as feelings, right? Let's talk about our feelings. And your state of mind is your feelings are a state of mind, a response to the environment that you're in, the people that you're around, the location that you're at, what you're doing, and many other factors. So it's going to determine, how you feel. My number one strength is adaptability. So I can adapt around most people. Now, some people are like, adaptability, so you could just be whatever you want to be? Yeah, because I can. No, adapt around how I want to be around certain people. If I want to be a little silent, I'll be a little silent. I get shy sometimes around new people. If you start talking about stuff that I'm, super passionate about, I'm gonna jump in. And if you're just a wackadoodle, I'm gonna be quiet, because if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all, right? So, your mind processes these various factors in determining how to respond in terms of emotions that often lead to actions. This response is based on a previous experience and survival instincts, so like what you learned back in the day. For instance, you go to the park, it's going to trigger feelings of happiness and maybe excitement, because that's what you remember when you were young. You went to the park and you had fun with friends and family. Others, you're going to be standing at a grocery store, and nowadays nobody wants to go to a grocery store, but it may trigger feelings of outrage right at this moment, and your mind may recall, many instances that you've been stuck in a line for a long amount of time, and everything's a little bit slower these days. Emotions influence many aspects of your health, especially your mental health. Being aware of your emotions is an important step to a lifetime of healthy living. And I did not practice what I preached years ago. I was a little bit of a, don't fall. Hold on. Stick. You're supposed to stick and not fall. So I got the tentacle. Tentacle's not doing so well right now. Hold on. There we go. Let's see if I can get it up here. There we go. Sorry, everybody. All right. Anywho, so what are some emotions you can experience on a regular basis? You could be happy, sad, angry, content, nervous, hurt, lonely, embarrassed, curious. There's a whole bunch of different feelings. So here are some ways to address emotions. So it's a natural response to the world around us. That's what emotions are. We're going to respond to what's around us. They need to be handled and addressed appropriately in order to maintain good mental health. So if you're going to be like all the time, your brain is like zzz, 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 zzz. We don't want that every single day. Who wants to live like that? Who wants to always be like meh, 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 meh? It's really, I lived like that for years. I was always, see, I'm trying to breathe a little bit, because when I speak about it, like how I used to feel back in the day and how I used to respond towards things, driving, speaking to people, at work, whatever, I was just so miserable. I was not a happy person, and happiness comes from within. So in order to maintain good health, if you bottle up anger, It's going to lead to increased frustration, and you may explode, and it's going to cause a fight or lashing out at your significant other or a family member or a friend. So everyone has different ways of addressing emotions. No one is perfect, but you can work on that. I did. I try to respond and be more mindful. Sometimes I still have those days where I'm like, I respond that way sometimes, but I'm aware. I'm aware of the situation, and I try to respond differently. So I'm getting better and better at it every day. So everybody addresses emotions that works for them. So some examples could be, you could take 5 deep breaths with your essential oils, of course. Go for a walk, squeeze a stress ball, punch something, go to one of those rage rooms. There's one in Miami. Who wants to go with me? I want to break some shit, right? Legally. I just feel like maybe if you got some of the aggression out, like I'm doing 10 rounds in Beachbody. Has your ear ever itched right back here, and like you do it on your tongue? It's very weird. I don't know, my ear started itching. So I've been doing 10 rounds, and basically at the end of like, you're done like punching, like I just scream. I don't care if it was 7:30 in the morning this morning and I'm just screaming, right? Just screaming. And I'm just like at the end of my punch, I literally screamed at the top of my lungs. I did put a story where I did scream a little bit, but that was nothing. Like after, like at least one time during my workouts, I scream and just let it out. Just let that shit out, man. Like let it out. It's not that serious. It is not that serious. You cannot live life like that. Live life like that. You can even go talk to someone if you really feel like you need to ask for help. Therapy is for everybody. It's no judgment. You just pay for someone to listen to your feelings. Just call me if you don't want to do that. Okay? So, or ask someone to help solve a problem. So I'm in ears. You can talk to me about anything that you want to, because I do a lot of venting to my friends as well. When I have shit that I want to get out, it's better to get it out. Let that shit out. Emotions are an important part of life. Understanding the science behind them, how to control them, is a very important step towards good mental health. And I may sound very like, I was a bitch back in the day. I was not nice to people. I responded horribly. I said things that I did not mean, and I'm just trying to be a better person. Ain't nobody perfect, but just try to do better every single day. And here is how. So our sense of smell is in the front line modality, which we can experience the world around us, right? Let me put my phone on. Let me just put that on airplane mode. So we can experience the world around us. Researchers have begun to unblock the complexities that make up the sense of smell. So they have reported that the smell sensitivity is actually more significant than we thought. So our sense of smell is directly linked to our physical and mental profiles. So when it comes to essential oils, here we go. Let's finally get into it, right? I had to get up to it. Their powerful, fragrant aromas are the first thing that we notice when we unscrew that. Well, that's just copaiba, it smells like a tree. But it's the first thing that we notice when we undo a bottle. It's the first thing is the aromatic compounds. So essential oils are a rich mixture of explosive aromatic compounds. So because of their explosiveness, aroma is actually the core feature of the essential oil. And an essential oil constituent is able to interact with the olfactory, receptors in the nose. Not every type of compound elicits an aroma, because the compounds have to be very small and readily evaporate into the air. But an essential oil compound meet both these criteria and are able to quickly and easily find the smell receptors in the nose. It's just like right there, right? The chemistry of essential oils varies widely from oil to oil, which explains why essential oils, possess such widely different aromas and affect us in different ways. That's why one oil can do several different things, and another oil can do several different things. And over 100 oils that we have that comes from 40 different nations does supports us on millions of different levels. So one of the most well-studied areas of aroma research is the effect of smell of the effect of smell on emotions and mood. So, for example, there's evidence demonstrating that when you inhale an essential oil, it will help calm the nervous system or anxious feelings in a variety of settings. So, the small receptors located up in the upper surface of the nasal cavity may direct links to the limbic system in the brain. And you've heard me talk about this before. That's an area that is in the brain that governs in the body's emotional responses. So this close connection between aroma and emotions becomes very obvious in our everyday life as certain odors trigger memories or specific feelings. Some areas directly impact mood, for example, calming, balancing, invigorating, while other trigger memories of specific experiences, often tied to a strong emotion. So essential oils influence the limbic regions of the brain, olfactory centers, and intricately link into the hypothalamus. Hippopotamus? No, just kidding. Hippo. Why are you gonna give them the easy ones? Hip hop? Sorry. Squirrel. Who knows that movie? Hip hop? Sorry. I thought it was funny. Anyway. So, back to what I was saying. The hypothalamus, okay, is an area of the brain called the control center because it controls the functions throughout the body, the physiologic functions throughout the body. So the control center exerts powerful influence by interacting directly with the pituitary gland or the small gland located in the brain. The pituitary gland secretes hormones involved in regulation of blood pressure, hunger, and thirst signals, thyroid function, sleep cycles, production of sexual hormones, memory, as well as other areas. So because of the direct link of the olfactory system to this area of the brain, aroma is capable of interacting directly with the hypothalamus, is that right? Influencing neurochemistry throughout the body and has powerful health outcomes. So there are many acceptable ways to use essential oils for aromatic properties. One method, right here, diffuse. You can diffuse the oil into the air. Not only does diffusion make oils accessible to the body, and also if you diffuse, everybody gets the benefits, right? It also helps to purify the air and gives you benefits when diffusing. So diffusing the oils is the use of cold air or hydrodiffusion, and that's the best because burning or heating oils can alter their delicate chemistry. So if you're also using On Guard to diffuse, but you heat it up, you don't want to use that same oil to take internally too because you're altering the chemistry and it's just not going to be the same. So if a diffuser is not available, which that happens, you can't carry around a diffuser all day long. Yes, you can. No, just kidding. You could diffuse your hair as a diffuser, your collar is a diffuser, there's diffuser jewelry. You could put some on your earlobes, it's right to your nose. I usually just put some right here, balance, boom, boom, boom. You just smell it forever, right? It's just right there. That's my own little personal diffuser that I really like to do. There's all different types of ways. But essential oils can be when you repeatedly have daily exposure of essential oils in a room, it provides a unique and significant support to healthy function of the mind and the body. And if my thing goes again, I'm going to be really pissed off. Tentacle. Anyway, so let's go into some of my favorite oils that I like to use to support my emotional well-being and mental health. So I like to pose a little bit because then I can take some screenshots of some pictures. Lavender is the gateway oil. All oils have emotional backgrounds, right? So lavender is the oil of communication and calm. It's my gateway oil. If y'all don't know, now you know. I got off all my prescription medications in 2016 with lavender oil. So it aids in verbal expression and calming of the mind. Great for anxious feelings, promotes restful sleep when inhaled, placed on the bottoms of the feet. You can diffuse it. You can just do all the things. I like to put a drop in my tea. So this again is my go-to gateway oil that helps support my emotions when I need. You can inhale it, place over the throat because it's the oil of communication, temples, and back of the neck. Tea tree. This is the oil of energetic boundaries and healthy boundaries. It clears negative energetic boundaries, so those energetic vampires that want to suck the life out of you, you can keep them at bay. It specifically releases codependent and parasitic relationships. Yes! So, you know what I'm using at all times for the energetic vampires. You can inhale, place on the bottoms of the feet and the crown of the head for tea tree. Next up is frankincense. This is the oil of truth. I like to put a drop underneath my tongue every single morning. This is a big one for me, guys. It reveals deceptions and false truths. Invites one to let go of low vibrations, lies and deceptions, and negativity. I was naturally drawn to this oil in 2016 after I had gotten married. So I was going through something, I started to use the oil, and I was feeling all these weird feelings, and I didn't know or understand, and I was told to go to the emotions book, look up the oil, and when I read it, I was like completely floored. So I was having feelings about my dad. I had just seen my dad in Vegas after I got married. He rode on the helicopter with us and was in the Grand Canyon when we got married. Yes, I got married in the Grand Canyon. And after I had went back, to Florida, I was just feeling a whole bunch of feelings about him, and I was using this oil a lot, and I was like missing him. Well, it's like, I didn't write it down because I wasn't going to go all into that, but I'm going to go all into it. It's like nobody really wants to hear about my daddy issues, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Do you do that when you're... Okay, so here we go. Abandoned, spiritually disconnected, distant from father. Now, I had just seen him, but we were distant for a while. He lives in Maryland, I lived in Florida, so I was feeling all these feelings. When you use this oil, you get enlightened, loved, protected, spiritually open, and connected to father. I was like, oh, what? You kidding me? So when you start using these oils, some feelings are going to come up, okay, y'all? This stupid thing. Okay, I think I fixed it. Sorry. So I was naturally drawn to the oil. I was feeling all the feelings. When I read it, I was just like, holy crap, it just floored me. So I was going through an emotional healing process, which I still am. New ones, you're coming up, and aren't we all? And I once held grudges and was angry, and I let stuff go, and I released it, and I felt free. It's very freeing when you release some healed trauma from the past. So if it wasn't for this oil, I would still be holding on to past traumas. I would never be able to move forward. So hallelujah, it's the Cadillac of oils. So when in doubt, frank it out. It's really good for meditation. When inhaled, you'll never meditate the same without it. I put a drop on my crown chakra. I take some deep inhalations and put some on my hands, and then I put the rest on my feet. Great for anxious feelings. It's an enhancer oil, so if you're making any types of blends, just put 1 drop of frankincense in your rollers, and it enhances all the other oils. Copaiba is also like that, but we'll get to that one in a minute as well. So with frankincense, you can inhale, take some deep inhales, place over the heart and the crown of the head, which is the crown chakra. If you haven't seen my oils and chakras, go into my YouTube. It's there, but I'm gonna do a new one. It's gonna be like 2.0. All those classes I'm gonna revisit because I've learned a lot since then. On Guard Protective Blend. It's the oil of protection. Okay, this goes way beyond physical to ward off energetic parasites. It's great paired with tea tree because tea tree is for energetic boundaries, and this is the oil of protection. You can ward off domineering personalities and other negative influences. Place over the chest, the throat, and bottoms of the feet, diluted because it's got cinnamon and clove and a little bit of hot oil. So you always want to dilute it with a fractionated coconut oil. Breathe is our oil of breath. So this addresses the inability to let go of grief and pain. So people feel the need to use this blend when they struggle to be able to breathe or feel suffocated by sadness. It's a great oil. I use it every single morning proactively to help my respiratory system, but sometimes when you're talking too much and you're revved up about what you're talking about, hence me right now, you just need a moment to breathe. Ooh, that's a new bottle. Didn't know if I wanted to do that, but whatever. Let's see. Let's just grab an oil, people. Grab an oil. Let's get oily. See, you pop it open, a fresh one, and it's just, you don't even have to place it. It's just, it's so good. I get passionate when I talk about feelings, y'all. We talk about feelings. So, inhale deep, place over the heart and the chest. So, Deep Blue is the next one we're going to talk about. It's the soothing blend. It's the oil of surrendering pain. Now, when you think of Deep Blue, you think of pain, physical pain, right? But it goes, it's generally used for that. But this, on a emotional level, it benefits when you're resisting or avoiding the emotions that are underlying the physical pain. So it offers strength to face emotional wounds that surface, transformation, and healing. So inhale it, place it wherever the emotional or physical pain is with a fractionated coconut oil, and you'll feel better, I promise you. Adaptive is the oil of adaptability. Now remember, I was telling you it's my number one strength, right? Formulated to assist in anxious states, it reassures and calms one when you're caught in a cycle of construction or tension, solitude, or uneasiness. So when feeling anxious or uneasy or worried, using this oil will help you feel reassured, calm, clear, confident, and safe. So I've been really leaning on the adaptive line during 2020. You can inhale it, diffuse it, apply to the chest, stomach, and forehead for emotional support. The next oil I want to talk about is Balance. I know we talked about some of these oils earlier today, but these are like my go-tos, and they are methodically in a starter kit for a reason, because they can support physically, emotionally, mentally, mind, body, and soul. Balance is our grounding blend. It's the oil of grounding. This oil primarily is a combination of tree and root oils. So trees live in the present moment, right? They're not in a hurry. They're stable. Balance has a soft energy and is excellent for calming overactive people who have difficulty settling down. It's also wonderful for people who need to reconnect with their roots. If you're feeling scattered, ungrounded, disconnected, using this oil is going to help you feel supported, stable, connected, grounded, and have inner strength. Inhale it and place it on the bottoms of the feet. I do that every single morning, and as well as the spine is good too. So copaiba is the last oil that we're going to talk about today. Well, not today, just in part 2, because I'm coming back later. Copaiba is the oil of unveiling. It invites individuals to connect with your past. So copaiba is really good to pair with frankincense, because frankincense is the oil of truth. It's going to reveal some stuff and unveil. Copaiba is the oil of unveiling. So if you really want to do some shadow work and heal old wounds and trauma, these are the best oils to awaken that, heal it, move through it, and move forward. And I get a little steamy-eyed because I'm going through some things. I've been doing this and I've been seeing the results, and it's just absolutely amazing what they can do for you. So copaiba offers a deep intertwining energy that links experience to unveil the deeper meaning and messages showing up in someone's life. So it invites those who have done something that may cause you guilt or shame, and undergo appropriate remorse. It helps you to undergo the appropriate remorse and then move on. So low vibrational emotions, if you feel like you're going to rebel or overcompensate, so this is going to help with all of that. Feeling shameful, guilty, regretful, unworthy. Using this oil is going to help you feel self-aware, purposeful, and worthy. So you can inhale it. It smells like a tree, but place it over the heart, the sacral chakra, which is the lower stomach, and the forehead, which is basically your third eye, if you know the chakras, and the crown. crown or the back of the neck. So those are the places that are great for Copaiba to be placed topically to help you on an emotional level. That got deep. Did you get all that? Did you feel my energy? Because I feel some people's energy, huh? Let's go to Facebook and see if there's anything. No? That's all right. That's all right. You can catch the replay. So it's truly amazing what these essential oils are capable of, not only for our physical bodies, but for our emotional state, mental state as well. So if you have any questions whatsoever, please reach out to me. I'd be happy to answer them. I would love to guide and support you. If you get started with one of doTERRA's starter kits, you can go to my Instagram where all of my links are. Facebook, the link to Instagram is in there. You can head on over. There's starter kits there. If not, you can message me and we can custom curate something for your specific needs. When you get started, you will receive a welcome bundle from me. If you want to know what's in the welcome bundle, we'll chat. And you'll be plugged into our continued education community, and you will have me to guide and support you. And these oils that I have gone over, they do come in a specific kit. If you'd like to snag that, please let me know and I can get you started. Let's rock on to our second live giveaway of the day, and then I'll be back at 7 p.m. to talk about our immune system, and it's a big one. So it's the middle of the day. I'm not sure who's going to be here, but if anybody wants to comment, if you're still here, that is great. My ear's itching. This was a quick one. It was only 30 minutes. But I hit some really good points. If no one wants oils, I'm going to keep them all to myself, okay? And if you do see the replay, get to knowing that every single time I do a Zoom live, with Facebook Live, Instagram Live, I do a giveaway of an oil accessory, or something. Rachel's here. She wins. Multitasking galore. I know you are, girl. I know you are. You're always there for me. And you know I end up giving you the oils anyway because you always win. No, I'm just kidding. So we will go. I just popped this Breathe. I literally just popped it. You saw me popped it, so this is for you. There ain't nobody else on right now, which is fine because we're going to amp up Wellness Wednesdays and people will be here. Thanks, baby cakes. I'm going to write you down, Rach, for this Breathe. I popped it, but it was brand new. I only used one drop. Rest of it's yours, girl. I know you love that oil. So I am going to go. That is the end of Wellness Wednesday Part 2. I will be back at 7 p.m. to talk all about the immune system. So I will see you later. Ciao for now.